Good morning, Storytimers. It's Hannah here at Barkman, and today we are going to be reading all about emotions. So let's get started with our first book, shall we? Our first book today is called Cheer Up Mouse, and it's by Jed Henry. What do you think this book is going to be about? I see all kinds of animals lifting up Mouse right here. And I think they're trying to make him happier. It seems like Mouse might be feeling a little sad right now, huh? Let's find out what happens. Cheer up, Mouse. Do you see what's happening here? All right, in the first page, Mouse is listening to some beautiful music, but then Mouse walks away. How are we going to make Mouse smile? I know how to pick him up. What do you think the bird is going to do to cheer Mouse up? I agree. I think he's going to pick him up into the sky. You're right. Look at that. Flap and flutter, dip and dive. Cheer up, Mouse. Dizzy heights are for the birds. I can wash those tears away. What do you think Frog is going to do to cheer up Mouse? He's going to do something different than Bird did, right? Splash and paddle, wash and wade. Cheer up, Mouse. Looks like Mouse is sinking deeper. I can make him jump for joy. Oh my goodness, look at Mouse. He got put into that big pool with Frog. But Rabbit thinks he has a better idea. Let's see what his idea is. Leap and lope, hop and jump, cheer up, Mouse. All that bouncing shook him up. I'll put him back on solid ground. Oh my goodness, poor Mouse, look at him flying through the air. But he's not a rabbit, is he? Jumping up and down might not make him feel better when he's sad. What do you think Mole is going to do? I see Mole and Badger helping Mouse out this time, trying to make him feel better. Dig and shovel, root and tunnel. Cheer up, Mouse. Low down digging is the pits. I'll carry Mouse above the gloom. Oh man, so Mouse still isn't feeling great, is he? All of Mouse's friends are trying to make Mouse feel better, but Mouse is still feeling sad. Skip and skitter, climb and clamber. Cheer up, Mouse. Wow, look at him far up in that tree, climbing all the way up. Now he's stuck out on a limb, but we can make his spirit sing. Now we have some bluebirds. They're going to try to help Mouse out. Chirp and whistle, pipe and hum. Cheer up, Mouse. Singing won't fill Mouse's stomach. Heavy grub is what he needs. The bluebirds got him onto the wire so they could all sing a song. But what is Badger thinking? He says he needs to fill up Mouse's tummy, right? So what is Badger gonna do? You're right, he's gonna give him some delicious grubs to eat. Chomp and chew, crunch and munch. Cheer up, Mouse. Mouse needs more than just a meal. Let's roll him on to better days. Do you see all of those? What are those that they're eating? All those grubs? And some of them really liked it, but Mouse didn't seem to like those grubs. They didn't cheer him up, huh? Wow, look at him go with Hedgehog. Tuck and tumble, flip and flop. Cheer up, Mouse. Hey, where's Mouse going? Look at all of them. They are all flopping around. But Mouse is not interested, is he? He's going somewhere else. Oh, look at Mouse. How do you think Mouse is feeling in this picture? What emotion do you think Mouse is having? I agree. I think Mouse is sad. Sometimes we feel sad, don't we? That's an emotion that we can have. And it's very sad. It's hard to see other people when they're sad, but it's okay to have that sadness. What's happening in this page with Mouse? Someone new is coming in, I think. And they can see that Mouse is sad, can't they? Oh my goodness. I think this person is trying to cheer up Mouse too. This little chipmunk. How is this chipmunk cheering up Mouse? Giving Mouse a hug. That's a new thing to try. Let's see if it works. How do you think Mouse is feeling now? I think Mouse is feeling happier. I think that might have worked. I think a hug is what cheered up Mouse. Cheer up, Mouse. And they all get a big hug together. Look at that. I'm so glad that all of Mouse's friends were able to figure out a way to make him happier. Sometimes when we're sad, we have different things that might make us feel better, huh? Some people like hugs, like Mouse likes hugs. Some people don't like hugs and they need something else, don't they? So it's important to think about other people's emotions and what might help them. It's important to think about your own too, isn't it? What a great story. Are we ready to read the next story we have about emotions? This next one also has a hug on the front cover. And it's called The Rabbit Listened. And it is by Corey Dorfeld. What do you think is going to happen in this book? We have a little kiddo, we have a rabbit. And I wonder why they're hugging. I wonder what happens with emotions in this book. Are you ready to find out? Okay, here we go. One day, Taylor decided to build something. Something new, something special. Wow, what do you think Taylor is building? Pretty excited to see what it is. Oh, whoa, do you see that? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Something amazing. Taylor was so proud. Taylor should be proud. That is really fantastic. What do you think it looks like? I think it looks like a castle. Cool. But then, out of nowhere, oh no, all of Taylor's hard work. Things came crashing down. How do you think Taylor is feeling now? Earlier, Taylor was feeling proud, right? Let's go back a couple pages and look at these different expressions on Taylor's face. So you see Taylor here. How do you think Taylor is feeling here? Happy, proud, excited. But then on the next page, we have a really different expression, don't we? How do you think Taylor's feeling now? Shocked, scared, upset. And now here we are, back where all the things came crashing down. How do you think he's feeling now? Poor Taylor, I feel so sorry for them. The chicken was the first to notice. What do you think the chicken is going to do? Let's find out. Cluck, cluck, what a shame. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Let's talk about it. Cluck, cluck. But Taylor didn't feel like talking, so the chicken left. So Taylor doesn't want to talk about what happened, huh? Next came the bear. What do you think the bear is going to want to do about it? Whoa! Does that tell you? Grar, rar, how horrible! I bet you feel so angry. Let's shout about it. Gar, rar, rar. Oh my goodness. Bear is very angry. But Taylor didn't feel like shouting, so the bear left. Taylor doesn't want to talk. Taylor doesn't want to shout. What is this animal on this page? Do you see? What animal is that? An elephant? I think you're right. What do you think elephant is going to tell Taylor to do to feel better? The elephant knew just what to do. Trump-da, I can fix this. We just need to remember exactly the way things were. But Taylor didn't feel like remembering, so the elephant also left. Taylor doesn't want to talk. Taylor doesn't want to shout. Taylor doesn't want to remember and try to fix it that way. Oh my goodness, look at all these animals that are going to come to Taylor. I wonder what they're all going to say. One by one they came. The hyena, hee hee, let's laugh about it. The ostrich, gulp, let's hide and pretend nothing happened. The kangaroo, tisk tisk, what a mess, let's throw it all away. And the snake, shh, let's knock down someone else's. We have the hyena up here. Laugh about it. The ostrich says, oh no, let's stick our head in the ground and forget about it. Kangaroo says, let's just throw it all away. Snake says, let's go do that to someone else's. Do you think any of those are going to help Taylor? You're right. I don't think Taylor wants to do any of those things either. But Taylor didn't feel like doing anything with anybody. So eventually they all left until Taylor was alone. What do you think is going to happen? Taylor's going to be all alone because they didn't want to do any of those things, right? What's this? This looks like a new animal that's coming. In the quiet, Taylor didn't even notice the rabbit. But it moved closer and closer until Taylor could feel its warm body. Oh, look at that rabbit. How cute is that? Have you seen a rabbit do that before? Snuggle up next to someone? It's very warm and cuddly, isn't it? And look, rabbit's still around. Together, they sat in silence until Taylor said, please stay with me. The rabbit listened. The rabbit listened as Taylor talked. The rabbit listened as Taylor shouted. Now Taylor feels like doing those things. The rabbit listened as Taylor remembered and laughed. The rabbit listened to Taylor's plans to hide, to throw everything away, to ruin things for someone else. These are all activities that another animal had suggested, right? As a way to fix the way that Taylor was feeling. And now Taylor's working through it, aren't they? And look at that. Through it all, the rabbit never left. And when the time was right, the rabbit listened to Taylor's plan to build again. I can't wait, Taylor said. The rabbit stayed with Taylor no matter what, didn't it? Stayed with Taylor through all those emotions and solutions Taylor was thinking of. Whoa, look at this. It's going to be amazing. I think Taylor and Rabbit are going to build something even better the second time around, don't you? That was so wonderful. What did Rabbit do in the book that helps Taylor feel better? It's this word right up here. That's right. The rabbit listened. The rabbit listened to Taylor and let Taylor have their emotions and let them work through their emotions. I love that story because Rabbit just stayed by Taylor's side and helped them work through it and listened to their problems. Well, those were our two books all about emotions today. We had Mouse, who finally got cheered up, and we had Taylor, who was listened to by the rabbit with all of the different emotions they were feeling. And together they got to work through all of those different things together. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was so fun. Next week, our theme is going to be about space, but before you go, I want to show you what kit we have this week, okay? So this is a kit where you're gonna make your own emotion spinner. So you'll get to color in all of these, and then you can use this spinner to talk about how you feel. And it has different facial expressions on each one. So if that day you're feeling worried, you can put the spinner on there so everyone knows that you're feeling worried, and you can see different facial expressions. Or the next day, if you're feeling happy, then you can show everyone that you feel happy, okay? So make sure you go ahead and call us here at Barkman, or feel free to come on by. Pick up this kit for this week, the toddler kits, or you can pick them all up for the month of October. Just make sure you give us a call and ask for the toddler kits when you come by for curbside pickup or pop into the library, all right? And we will see you next week for Space Theme with lots of fun space activities and stories and another fun kit to go. Have a good day, friends.